This should be blasted everywhere. I'm sorry. This whole Shedeur effect thing is legendary. And I'm telling you right now, this young man is ranked number 10 in Pro Bowl voting. Shedeur's nomination will never ever be announced. Now that the Browns have posted this, he's going to get more votes. Go vote for the other guys. What the hell? Shedeur's going to the Pro Bowl will be hilarious. He's definitely going, bro. It ain't even funny. And he's wearing a fire Kevin Stefanski jersey, bro. This is hella funny. Let's watch it.
Everybody knows we should fire Stefanski.
Look.
Send his bitch ass home, brother. Fire Stefanski.
So that is going around on TikTok, bro. As far as Kevin Stefanski.
We should fire Stefanski.
I just thought that was the funniest thing ever, man. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing that Shedeur Sanders is listed as one of the Pro Bowl top 10 amongst all quarterbacks. Guys, we just got to keep voting.
Critics completely missed what was happening. Shedeur Sanders just climbed past established quarterbacks in Pro Bowl rankings. This happened through pure performance, no marketing campaigns, just solid field execution. While competitors make excuses, Shedeur earns recognition. Should we finally acknowledge his legitimacy? The Shedeur phenomenon feels organic, not manufactured by publicity machines, just authentic grassroots support. A rookie quarterback collecting Pro Bowl consideration while operating in chaos speaks volumes. You don't stumble into that level of recognition. People vote when they witness something special, and Shedeur creates genuine excitement. Being ranked this high means serious attention, regardless of team performance. That's not about schemes, leadership, or coordination. It's about individual talent. Shedeur maintains composure, absorbs punishment, stays competitive, and never disappears. That type of character spreads quickly. Critics can complain endlessly online, but recognition doesn't stem from empty talk. It stems from conviction. And apparently, many people trust in him. What makes the criticism amusing is how panicked it appears. Rather than questioning why Shedeur receives support, they should examine why others don't. Complaining about acknowledgement instead of addressing issues shows weakness. When Cleveland featured him, that wasn't manipulation, that was appreciation, and appreciation draws attention. If competing quarterbacks aren't receiving votes, perhaps fans don't relate to them. That's not Shedeur's responsibility. That's competition. You gain notice through performance and character. Shedeur doesn't demand validation. He performs through turmoil and allows judgment. And apparently, judgment favors him. Now let's address the actual problem, and that problem is Kevin Stefanski. The fan response, the uniform incident, the viral mockery that doesn't occur randomly. Supporters don't revolt unless they're exhausted. Stefanski appears confused, lacking vision, providing no quarterback protection, making no corrections during failure. Shedeur battles while leadership seems inactive. That's the disconnect everyone notices. A young quarterback fulfilling expectations while the head coach struggles to guide. Shedeur receiving Pro Bowl recognition, despite this amplifies the contrast. Consider his potential with proper structure, genuine protection, competent leadership. That's why this significance matters. This isn't publicity. Shedeur is ascending while coaching restricts him.
And Sorcerer isn't. We have the most retarded football. Look at the haters. Instead of complaining on Twitter, go vote. Shedeur's nomination will never ever be announced. Now that the Browns have posted this, he's going to get more votes. Go vote for the other guys. What the hell? Shedeur's going to the Pro Bowl will be hilarious. He's definitely going, bro. It ain't even funny. He got every right to go. How can you taken seriously if you have Shedeur Sanders on the list? Look at these people hating on Shedeur. As a Browns fans, why do we have one of the worst quarterbacks being voted? Wow, he is Howard Miles Garrett. Man, these Cleveland Browns, that's what I be saying, man. Everybody in Cleveland ain't rocking with Shedeur. Now, with that being said, there is another post that is going viral, and that is this video right here.
This entire response reveals more anxiety than substance. Supporters rally behind those displaying courage, and Shedeur has demonstrated that consistently. When everything collapses, when blocking crumbles, when schemes fail, who remains composed and attempts miracles? Who sustains the team when defeat seems certain? It wasn't strategy, it wasn't leadership, it wasn't planning, it was Shedeur. So when critics call it shameful, they're actually admitting they dislike visible reality. They dislike that supporters recognize determination over alibis. If you believe another quarterback merited votes, why didn't fans feel similar connection? Why didn't they respond when crucial? Who provided Browns supporters something meaningful this season when everything appeared hopeless? And let's address the critics directly. Where was this passion when the offense was lifeless before Shedeur arrived? Who rescued possessions when pressure came constantly? Who absorbed contact and recovered without blaming others? Who gave Cleveland attention when nobody discussed? You claim he's among the weakest, but why is his reputation constantly debated? Why are fans supporting without campaigns, without pressure, without media pleading? Why does his success disturb you? Is it because he revealed how poor the circumstances truly are? Is it because dedication without excuses exposes others' complacency? If everyone in Cleveland isn't supporting Shedeur, consider why the harshest voices are also most frustrated. Because internally they understand Shedeur deserved this and no amount of online complaints will alter it. But what truly matters is supporter sentiment. People view Shedeur not merely as a competitor, but as an emerging talent already creating impact beyond football. Even Time magazine recognized him among sports' most influential figures. Fans continue voting repeatedly because they trust him, even if the establishment attempts preventing his Pro Bowl recognition. That demonstrates the affection and admiration he's generating from those who actually observe and invest. The reality is, Shedeur merits attention, particularly to demonstrate his capabilities with adequate protection and genuine support. Fans aren't merely optimistic. They're eager to witness his success when circumstances finally improve. Ignore the criticism from skeptics and systems trying to suppress him. What matters is Shedeur having supporter backing, voting, watching, and trusting. Ultimately, supporters' opinions matter most, and currently they're vocal.
This should be blasted everywhere. I'm sorry. This whole Shedeur effect thing is legendary. And I'm telling you right now, this young man is ranked number 10. Number 10 in Pro Bowl voting, bruh. Yes, let's pull it up right. Came out earlier today. It say Pro Bowl quarterbacks top 10 in votes. Drake May, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, and none other than Shedeur Sanders. Now, as y'all can see there, he's number 10 in votes. Will the NFL hate and not let Shedeur Sanders go to the Pro Bowl? That is my next question, because clearly, the fans and the people think he's more deserving to be there. And by oh golly, if Shedeur Sanders would have had his opportunity to play when he was supposed to play, like all of the other quarterbacks that was in his class, like your Cam Ward, Jackson Darts, he would have been no question in this conversation. But we ultimately know what the Browns did. They been hating on Shedeur. But it don't matter, because the people, when I tell y'all the people will speak, the people will voice their opinion.
People are engaged, and supporters are responding. The entire Shedeur narrative represents something unique. It's not coincidence or publicity, but genuine acknowledgement from supporters. Being ranked 10th in Pro Bowl consideration demonstrates that people notice even when the organization and leadership aren't facilitating his success. Examine the competitors above him, established stars, experienced players with strong backing, and Shedeur matches them, proving he deserves inclusion in discussions. What makes it more remarkable is that Shedeur hasn't received similar opportunities as other quarterbacks in his draft class. He didn't get seamless integration or extensive early playing time like Cam Ward or Jackson Dart. If he had, he'd certainly rank much higher currently. This demonstrates it's not about ability or dedication, but about chances. And that's where Cleveland, particularly Stefanski, has failed. Stefanski's management of Shedeur has been disappointing to observe. Rather than nurturing the young quarterback's development and providing necessary support, the Cleveland coach appeared to restrict him, not believing in him when he should have. It's obvious from voting that supporters recognize Shedeur's potential, but coaching decisions make it difficult for him to display it during games. That's why supporters are vocal now. They're speaking because they see a player who merits better treatment. When the organization finally allows Shedeur to perform at his capability with genuine strategy and protection, outcomes will be evident. Until then, supporter votes and voices provide the only recognition Shedeur truly earns.
He probably is on top 5. They just hating and made him number 10. Messing with the NFL. This post says superstar quarterback, Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders has the top 10 most Pro Bowl votes among all quarterbacks in the NFL. Shedeur had only 2 starts, but has proven to fans that he's a top quarterback in the league. He even has more votes than Bo Nix. He even has more votes than Bo Nix, and there's people in Colorado talking about Bo Nix and the Broncos is the best team in the NFL. They're the best team in the NFL. Y'all supposed to be a Shedeur fan. I'ma just leave it at that. Right there. Now, the Browns did actually react to this. They put this on their Instagram page, on their X account yesterday. They stated up-to-date. So it said fan vote rankings. Myles Garrett coming in at number 2. Joe Patino at number 3. Malik Collins at number 5. Denzel Ward at number 7. And none other than Shedeur Sanders is number 10. Shedeur Sanders. And look at Denzel as number 10, baby. Seems like Shedeur Sanders haters only have a small community on his app. Definitely, bro. Somebody said, I love how God gets the last laugh.
It's obvious that criticism surrounding Shedeur stems from a minority who simply oppose his success. Despite starting merely 2 contests, Shedeur has secured a top 10 position for Pro Bowl consideration among all professional quarterbacks. That's quite remarkable. He even surpasses some recognized names like Bonix, which demonstrates how much supporters value his ability and field contributions. The fact that people continue discussing other quarterbacks or teams as superior doesn't alter the reality that Shedeur creates genuine impact. Supporters aren't deceived by distractions or publicity. They're supporting the player who provides optimism and enthusiasm every contest. And that player is Shedeur. What makes this more notable is the backing Shedeur receives not only from supporters but from Cleveland's organization directly. They shared recent rankings on official social media, displaying Shedeur at 10th alongside other prominent names like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward. This demonstrates that even management acknowledges his worth. Meanwhile, critics who promote negativity have minimal influence compared to the expanding community supporting Shedeur. Supporters are demonstrating that their opinions matter, that their votes count, and that Shedeur Sanders isn't merely a newcomer but a quarterback people trust, and that confidence matters most. Remember to like and subscribe for additional updates on Shedeur's progress. And what do you think about Shedeur's chances of making the Pro Bowl this season?